everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this week I'm going to show you a little bit about a delicious monster. I've been eating these fruit for quite a while. My mom is always the one that has introduced us to interesting edibles that's around in nature or that other people don't normally eat. So this is a plant that normally is a beautiful plant to have. I'll show you how the plant looks like. We've also got one in our house. Tammy got one as a gift. And so they make a fruit, or they bear a fruit, and you can eat it. So I've showed you how they get ripe and how they look and how you can eat it. And then also thank you for the great support that I got with the chocolate products that I showed last week. I had to reorder one of them already because they sold out so good. So thank you, I appreciate it, guys. And you must have a good week further. Catch you next week. Can you believe it? We are nearly in the middle of the year. It's unbelievable how quickly this year has flown. Keep well, bye. So I took this image off the internet. It's a delicious monster plant. You can see there's a flower in the front area too. It looks a bit like a lily. And as you can see, the leaves can get quite big. This is more the plant that you get inside your house. It's much like the one that we have. Beautiful leaves, dark green. And then as I showed, the fruit. The fruit looks a bit like a cucumber, shape, size also, and it's got these segments. They are green, and you kind of pick the plant when you think it's fully grown, but without it getting ripe. So it must be green. And then you take newspaper, you wrap I did them individually, you wrap them up and put them in a dark, cool place or in a dark place. It's in any case cool now. And then you check in on them every single day. The first time it takes about, I would say, maybe 3 days for the first signs of it being ripe. So every day you check, and what you do then, how you check it, is you just touch. You'll see it kind of bursts open. As you can see on this video here, it bursts open, and as you touch it, the top part just comes undone from where the fruit is at the bottom. There you can see it just drops off. If it's very ripe, then the fruit also drops off from the inner core, like a mealy on a cob. And these segments, so the outer side, the green stuff, you don't eat at all. I think it's kind of poisonous. This is the part you eat. Those little black things can be quite painful. They kind of cut your tongue or your throat like a bit like a knife. But the fruit is very clever. It only gets ripe a few centimeters a day, so you can't overdo it. So the little bit that it cuts your tongue, much like a pineapple, it's not that bad. Yes, the other one that I've also opened, as you can see, that's falling apart. Now this fleshy fruit that I'm eating, it's kind of a tropical kind tasting fruit in my opinion, and I would say it's a mixture between pineapple, banana and mango. That's what most people say it tastes like. It's very delicious. It's a really good tasting. And here you can see I loosened it and I ate it like a mealy. You're not really supposed to, I suppose, eat it like this. It's very chewy and tasty, and just to prove that I do eat it. And then a few days later you can see now it's gone down a bit. It only gets ripe 2 or 3 little rows. You can see where the pips are, or the segments, 2 or 3 little rows at a time. So you eat this fruit over a week at least, until you reach the end. So you can see, but you just touch the green outer side, and as they fall off, that will show that the fruit is ripe. Here I'm close to the end, showing you that black little slivers a bit closer up. Like I say, they can cut your tongue slightly, not like blood or anything, but they. And then the inner core, the part that I don't eat, you shouldn't eat either, that you throw away. I hope you enjoyed this video on the delicious monster.